Welcome to our inaugural conversation on Common Grounds. Throughout the series, I will be talking to different student leaders here within the university, some in athletics, some in performing arts, some in student government. But what binds them all together as part of this great community is that they are all very much involved in the life of Sacred Heart University. And so for that, we are on common ground. Today, for our inaugural, we're going to be talking to Addison. And so Addison, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you came to Sacred Heart?
So I came to Sacred Heart. I actually didn't know about Sacred Heart until the spring of my senior year. And so I applied to Sacred Heart for our physical therapy program. I was looking at physical therapy schools at the time. Got accepted, and really I didn't look at anything specifically for the school other than the fact that it offered a physical therapy program, and I got accepted to the program. From there I changed majors a few times, and now I'm an English major. It's really because I am at Sacred Heart that I became an English major, because of my involvement, because of being on student government, student ambassadors, and all these other organizations on campus. They kind of geared me towards wanting to work in higher education, and so now I changed my major to English so that I can pursue that type of career.
Well, you recently were elected president of student government, although I fondly know you better as Mr. Shue, which we'll talk about a little later on. But as president of student government, you had the opportunity to address the incoming freshman class at their convocation. And during that, you did something very unusual. Rather than greet them, you actually sang to them. Could you just talk about that? What gave you that idea, and maybe the song that you used as the background for that?
So I did something similar in high school. I was my senior class president, and I gave a speech at our graduation at that time. So I did something similar. I sang over some instrumentals for my graduation speech. And the idea really came because I knew students would be sitting in front of faculty and staff members, and just listening to them talk and talk and talk. So I figured to grab their attention, to not just be another person speaking on stage, I had to do something different. And so that's where I came up with the idea of singing to them. The song itself, the instrumental I used for the freshman convocation was Justin Timberlake's Can't Stop the Feeling. And so I just changed the lyrics for that and just sang it to them.
Well, you certainly got an ovation during that, and you shocked and surprised everyone, delightfully so. But I was not surprised having seen your performance at Mr. Shue. You just briefly tell those who are going to be watching us, what is Mr. Shue?
So Mr. Shue is kind of like Miss America, but for the men on campus. It's a competition. It's a talent competition where there's a talent portion, a formal wear portion, as well as a public speaking portion. And so the contestants have to go through all of those activities, and the top 3 finalists will get judged, and one of them will be crowned Mr. Shue.
And very brave young men getting up on that stage to a packed audience of 700-800 at the Addison. You've been here now, how many years?
This will be my 4th year.
Okay, and hopefully you'll continue on. What is your favorite spot on campus for you, where you find relaxing or study time? Whatever is your most favorite place?
My favorite spot, I'd say, have to be the campus ministry office. There's a couch in there. Very plush, very soft. And up until last year, every single day I'd be in there. Now I'm mostly in the student government office doing student government work. But every now and then, even this year, I'd hop into that office, sit on the couch, lay down, maybe take a nap, and it's just the best place to relax. Everyone's very welcoming. There's always a candy bowl in front of the couch as well. They do Bagel Wednesdays, so if you go into the office on Wednesdays, you can grab a bagel, get some candy, and take a nap on the couch.
Are they Einstein bagels from across the street?
Panera.
Oh, I'm curious about that. That's great. Well, I hope you're keeping an eye on the countdown clock in Reds. The year goes by quickly, but it's a great year. Make sure you enjoy every minute of it. Thank you very much, Addison. Good luck.
Thank you.